And come to the break zone.
Come to the break zone.
What's good?
Yo.
First episode.
Let's get it.
We don't even know what
Yeah,
it's
bro.
called
You
or what it is.
I mean,
This is just the beginning.
it's an
whatever.
experiment.
Right. Experiment, just whatever you want to call it, doesn't even matter. But like to us, this is just going,
Right.
taking a step, taking the initiative and just taking action. You know what I'm saying?
Just a little freestyle we're doing.
Yeah.
Just thoughts, Just
Yeah.
three of you guys that just want to have the same mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Just want to just figure out who we are.
Mm-hmm.
The steps we're taking to becoming better men at the end of the day. That's all we want to do right now. So anything.
Just talk about our daily lives and struggles and
Mm-hmm.
maybe and how we deal with them, and maybe we can shed some light
Yeah.
and give advice and stuff to other people that might need it or go through the same thing. Because
Yeah.
especially nowadays when we're all pretty much in similar situations with
Mhm.
the pandemic and shit.
Yeah.
So we're all pretty much coming from a similar place right now.
Yeah.
We're all here for one goal. The main objective is to become better than the day before. At the end of
Exactly.
the day, either 1%, a milligram, anything, just
Exactly.
be better than the day before. Because
Exactly.
if not, then you're just gonna remain the same.
In the same spot.
Same
and there's
spot.
no in the middle. It's just you're either growing or you're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's either growth or no growth. There's no I'm kind of growing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're growing or you're not. That's what I believe.
You have to be honest with yourself.
Exactly. At the end
Brutally
of the day,
honest.
because what I always tell people is just that you can lie to me and everything
Right.
and whatever, and that's cool. I really don't mind. But I try to believe people are telling me the truth.
Right.
Mhm.
But don't lie to yourself. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At the end, because
See-
that's who you are with, no matter what.
Right.
You're stuck with yourself, bro.
Right.
But you can lie to me, okay? But
Right.
I'll believe you. But who are you telling the truth to?
You're doing a disinjustice to yourself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
justice
Like
to
that's
yourself,
why
exactly.
I stopped fucking posting this shit, motivational shit on my Instagram, because it's like, bro, am I really doing it? What if I'm not doing it? You know, it's like I'd rather just be honest with myself, and then just instead of try to post this shit, act like I'm doing it, might as well just fucking do it. That's how I believe my whole 2021. I think I guess I did a few things here and there, but I didn't do the other things I really wanted to do. You know. So just why I'm just gonna be honest with myself. Instead of just me posting shit, I'm gonna do this and that. I might as well just put up and shut up. Just do it.
You was
2021.
2021.
Yeah, just fucking do it. I'm not gonna. I remember last year I was saying, oh, 2020 is gonna be my year. I'm gonna do this and this and that. But then it's like, damn, bro. That's all that you just spewed all that energy out to the
Yeah.
world. And it's like you don't have that same energy in there anymore. So it's like, you know what, bro? I'm just gonna just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just write it down.
Yeah.
And just do it.
Do it.
I mean, it's good though, cause
Yeah.
it always takes some time.
It does.
It's always gonna take some time.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't know. I feel like I am hard on myself sometimes, but then it's like I'm kind of glad I have that about me because I know I want to do better. Right.
Mhm.
So
That's right.
yeah.
That's right.
But it's just how you react upon it though, because let's say you want to do better, and you know you want to do better, and you keep telling yourself that. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's action, and
Right.
even if it's not even knowing how to take the action, it's taking the action that is what
Because
it's what
knowing
it
how to
takes.
do it
It's
will
takes
come.
power and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You learn as you go.
Exactly. This, what we're doing right now, there could be so much shit fucked up anyways, but we're going to know that after it. We would not know that if we just decided, all right, you know what, we'll do this another day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because from this is what I'm saying, that I'm excited about this because I know I'm going to gain something from this no matter what.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to expect, all right, this is going to be OC, we're going to have a great talk. I hope that I have faith in that.
Right.
And I believe that, but what I'm excited about is how much I'm going to learn from this, and that, either that I'm going to want this more, I'm going to want to improve. Okay,
Right.
maybe we can get this, improve this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I'm excited about this at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited too. That's why I was like, screw it. I just put a day
Yeah.
on it. I was like, yo, let's just
Yeah.
go tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got to do it.
Yeah. No,
Because
yeah.
because I mean, it's all it takes, that first push.
Yeah,
Because I mean, we
exactly.
can all, we
Right.
always had the idea, let's
Exactly.
do this, let's do this.
Nah,
let's do
and
it.
for real, I was gonna tell you, I actually appreciate you for that.
Yeah.
To giving that push, because
Right.
it's not that easy. I can tell, because I could think in my head, oh, maybe I'm gonna just tell them let's do it, but then someone will be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you-
Tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's good because then that means you just took that risk that we're all on that frequency that
Right.
we really do want to do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's just dope as shit that you took that initiative. So I appreciate it.
And it's like seeing other people like take that step helps you like, all right, dang.
Exactly.
So yeah, he's down.
Exactly.
So okay, maybe I am really like
Exactly.
it makes you want to do
but
it
you never
too.
know until you actually take
Yeah,
that
like
shit.
right now, shit, I was nervous, but now
Yeah.
I'm liking it a lot
You just-
more, and
yeah.
it gets a lot
Yeah.
easier than I thought it was
You
gonna
just
be.
gotta do it. Everything
Exactly.
you do, you gotta have your heart in it, bro. At the
Exactly.
end of the day. And I'm glad that we're all here together.
Mhm.
Like, I remember I told this fool, like, bro, we gotta do this to this week. This week,
yeah.
week, bro. Either I got this day off Wednesday, we gotta do it today, man, you
Mhm.
know? And, just got my shit prepared, man.
That's
Over
dope.
here, we all here.
Yeah.
Gotta drive safe.
Yeah.
And,
Exactly. We're
Brick
healthy.
ass.
We all here, bro.
Healthy.
Brick ass crib, but say nah. It's like, no.
Alright, so you trying to
Yeah.
get into the
So-
first?
2020 recap.
2020
How was your
recap.
2020, bro?
Honestly, my 2020, and one thing that I've been trying to tell people and just myself is that this was one of the best years of my life. Honestly, because
It's good,
this is where I really have learned the most.
That's
I'm
good,
eight-
bro.
This is the year I turned 18 years old. I graduated high school.
Young ass.
You know, this is where I realized like the way I was thrown into the world, bro. Like, bro, I literally ended high school in a march on Friday. Like, you know, no graduation, no nothing. But it was still the way I look at it now is beautiful because
Right.
it's some shit that just came out of nowhere. And you know, we're all going through this COVID outbreak or whatever, but it's still something that it's made me think a lot and learn a lot.
Right.
And even past that, just with all this, just me starting out, figuring out what the fuck I want to do,
Right.
what my passion is, why I want it, you know.
Right.
This is where I'm actually taking initiative and steps just with this as well. And,
Right.
you know, finding people that want to do this shit too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where I honestly believe this is one of the best years of my life right now. And I'm only 18 years old. I still got more.
Exactly.
Still got more pain to go through. Still got more love and prosperity.
Right.
So I'm excited.
Nuts to bust.
Nuts to bust. Nuts to bust.
Exactly.
Yeah, my own nuts to grab. Like, just go with this shit.
Right.
Like, I'm grabbing my nuts right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing this shit, bro. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I'm actually terrified right now, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like it's like
What's next?
exactly
Yeah,
what's next.
and it's a risk because it's like
Right.
even doing this, anything we say, we put it out there, can be held against you later on.
Exactly.
Who knows what the hell is gonna
Exactly.
happen?
That's what you just let the
Yeah.
just write it. Let it
Exactly.
just ride the flow.
And it's like who's gonna hear
Right.
this and think, okay, but it's like what you were saying earlier, like it could be the smallest thing someone says that could impact you. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly why me personally, I want to do some shit like this because even though it's like, who am I? Like, all right, it may only be like some friends that watch this or whatever, but it's at the end of the day, like it could be someone random that watches this and be like, you know what? This guy's 18 years old right now. I'm in the same position as him, you know?
Right.
Like, I'm just trying to find out what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it because even if it's just that one person, and that will make me have like beautiful faith that it helped them. You know.
Yeah.
So that's I believe my 2020. You know, a lot of clarity.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you, bro?
Yeah, that's good. And I like that because we all come from like, we're on different parts of our lives. Like, you're 18, just not
Yeah.
turning. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I'm about to turn 22
Yeah.
in 2 months.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, like, I'm old as shit.
Yeah.
And
20.
Yeah, 20, bro. So, like, we all come from,
Oh,
we're on
yeah.
different,
Oh, yeah.
we're all in different stages of our life.
Yeah.
And I respect you hella on because I was thinking nowhere near the way you're thinking, like, when I was your age. Like, I was just going through the motions. I was like, all right, now college is next. Yeah, and just going through, not even thinking about what I was going to do in life. I was just like, let me just go to college. And I don't know. Like, I thought I knew what I had, and I thought life was all rainbows and sunshines, and it was just going to happen and shit.
Yeah.
But I had to learn the hard way. I got beat up by the real world, and damn, now I realize it's not what it's cut out to be. But yeah, now that's why this year, last year, 2019 was the year of suffering. 2020 was like, although it's been a pandemic and like Corona and like everybody says this year's been ass.
Yeah. Exactly. That's.
I think I grew the most this year as a person in general. Like, I was doing terrible in school. I wasn't doing well in my relationships. I was doing terrible financially. And then this year, everything got skyrocketed like 3 times more. And I'm like doing way better now. I'm happier than I was. Like, I'm not like sad as I used to be. I used to just sulk. Like, that used to be my problem. Like, 2019 was like a sulking year. Feel bad for myself. And that was what I was like, damn, I need to stop fucking feeling bad for myself
Right.
and actually do something because my life is actually way more in control than I think it is.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, 2020, I'm going to start doing new things. I was like, let me do better in school. I know I can. Like, I used to do well in school. I was like, I know I can. it's possible. Let me fucking do it. So yeah, I don't know. This year has been like rebuild. So I think this year, like I planted the seed, you know, and now, set the foundation. Now I'm only gonna just grow and become better, and I'm hella excited for what's gonna come.
That's dope.
Even though, fucking, we're still gonna be in pandemic for like 6 more months or something like that. Right. I don't give a damn because I'm ready for whatever. Like I feel good. Yeah. Like physically, mentally, everything, man. I feel so good, bro.
And that's a good thing with that's one thing I realized is setting that foundation, you know, because that's you can think and just go and just without even trying to set the foundation, but then you'll fall so hard. And that's one thing that's happened to me before, and that's what happened last year in 2019 with me, is that I just had my mind really clouded in the way of how I control my mind and my life, that I fell so hard and I stuck there for a while. And then that's where I realized I need to set the foundation the right way. Yeah. So it's like if I do fall, it's like I know where I'm gonna land.
Yeah, know your worth. Right. Exactly. Like know your worth. Like have your value. You build your value. Exactly. Like you know that you have more to offer than just that. Like and you're better than that. So it's like, damn, I can build my value. I can be the character I want to be. It just takes work. Like it actually is just that, and it's not as hard as it seems. Like your dreams and stuff aren't that hard. Like I haven't even achieved anything yet. That's why I'm saying like, who's gonna listen to us? Like I have no credentials, like who cares, bruh? But like I know I have a vision and I'm gonna get there. I don't give a damn. Like I'm already taking this step. Like this is already one step. We're already there. Like I'm already gonna do it, and I'm feeling good. Exactly. So I think that's fine. Like feeling good, doing what I want to do. That's already like the steps. That's good. Facts. Yeah. So what about you, David? Big D. D money. D-money.
It's more like a learning phase. Learning phase. I just got to realize that where am I right now in life? 20 years old, junior in college. I feel like I want to do more, you know. But then it's like you got to realize that you're just only 20 years old. I have a lot of things you got to learn. You know, like I said, I was gonna save up a lot of money. You know, I made a lot of money, I can tell you that. But then I ended up squandering it. Okay. You know. I realized that weed is kind of one of the things that kind of holds me back. I don't want to smoke weed anymore. I realize that. So it's like it's just been it's been a learning type of year, but then at the same time, I'm glad that I'm finally realizing the things that are a detriment, the things that will power me, that are benefits, and mainly been talking to my parents a lot this whole year too.
That's great, bro. That's great.
I'm glad that my parents are like. They're red pill as fuck, low key. Yeah. They really are. And they always tell me, like, David, you just have to put in the steps, dude. You have to do what you're supposed to do. You cannot just keep on talking. You want to change. No, you just have to put up and shut up. You know? Because I remember how 2019 had to hang to 2020. I was like, yeah, bro, I'm about to get a car. I'm about to save up a lot of money. I'm about to do this and that. But then it's like...
It's December, bro.
It's December. He barely did any of that shit.
Bro, in 48 hours, it's going to be January.
Yeah, exactly.
Or 70 or whatever.
So it's like, you know what, David, like, just write down things you want to do. Stay quiet about it. Don't tell it to a lot of people. Just keep it to you and your parents. And then just do it.
Sometimes not even your parents. I mean, it's good to have a relationship with your parents. Yeah, I mean, good to give them. I feel like how I am with my parents. Right. I tell them something because, I mean, obviously their parents are going to want to know what the hell your dreams are and what you want to do. Yeah. So I tell them, but I don't feed them all of it. Like, you know, I don't want to feed all of it because I want to be like beat their expectations.
Just give them hints.
Yeah, I just want to because I want to beat their expectations and like make them happier than like, damn, this kid actually did it, but more. You know what I'm saying? Like, like keep them surprised. Show them what you're capable of. Yeah. Like you could tell them, but I mean, they won't know until you do it. Right. Show them more. Yeah. This is cool.
So I think that's my problem is I told them what I was gonna do, but I didn't show it. So I might as well just tell them a little hints of it, little salts, but then actually just do it.
Do you feel like you have a good relationship with your parents?
I think I'm starting to have one. I think I am. Because I just want to know I want to know who they are more than ever. I don't know. I enjoy having conversations about how they grew up. How was it when they got to America? It wasn't until this year that I put into perspective that my dad got here first. 7 years later, my mom got here with my sister. And then... Like, it's crazy because within those 7 years, my mom being in El Salvador, my dad being in America, it's like, things could have changed. My mom probably would not have the idea to come here. I probably would have just been in El Salvador. Who knows? So it's like, when I think about that, it's like, fuck, bro, I cannot fuck this up, bro. I cannot at all. My sister, she's already has her own family. those are evidence of the fruits my parents did for them being here in America. So I feel like it's my turn now.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, that's good that you look at it that way, but it's also like your sister went through whatever it is you're going through as well. So it's also about being hard on yourself, but like in a healthy way.
Right.
Because you could, you know what I'm saying? Because she also went through some shit where maybe she didn't know what the fuck she was doing. Right. But, you know, we're getting there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And just how like you are, she doesn't. You might not have seen, or she never really vocalized her struggles.
Exactly.
Because
you never really saw it.
We're 12 years
and she
apart.
probably doesn't see you.
Yeah.
But all you saw was her success and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know what she really went, truly went through mentally and all that stuff.
Now that you're saying it, you're right, because we are 12 years apart, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and
that's a lot.
And it's like my sister.
People get married at 12.
I used to get fucking my sister would tell me shit, bro. I used to get mad. I'm like, damn, like shut up. Then it's like, you know what, but she's actually right, bro. She's been there, she's done
like
that.
a second mother type shit.
Yeah, she's literally my second mom.
Yeah, it's like a
She's
second
literally
mother
my
type. I have
second
older
mom.
sister too, does the same thing.
Yeah, and I'm actually glad that my sister is always there, keeping me headstrong, keeping me accountable every single time. If my mom can't do it, she's gonna be there. When Dad can't do it, it's gonna be her. And to this day, I'm finally realizing that, damn, bro, if I had a sister that did not give a shit about me, I don't know where the fuck I'd be at.
Damn.
I don't know where the hell I'd be at.
That's nice having that older, what do you call it, figure or just, you know.
Role model.
Yeah, role model. I personally, I don't have like that. I'm the oldest, but I just have a little brother.
Right.
But
it's your turn to show that to your
exactly,
little brother, though.
Exactly. And I don't know. I feel like I've always have wanted something like that. And I have an older cousin, and I always would look at him like that. As an older brother.
Right.
And just in general, with a lot of people, that's why I feel like, I don't know, I used to always want to hang out with older people just because, you know what I'm saying? Just because I always wanted to learn more. Like, I enjoy hanging with people my age, but I always want to learn more.
And we're both older than
exactly. And that's what I mean, where it's like, because, you know, it's just, how are you going to grow if you're just hanging around like-minded, same-minded people? You know what I'm saying?
They do the same thing.
My mom said that when I was a little kid. Well, I'm not trying to say it kind of makes sense what you're saying, but my mom always said when I was a little kid, I always wanted to be around the older folks. I always wanted to do what older folks were doing, you know? And I kind of can see that in you. And it's good to be around older people because, especially people who are successful older people, that's a virtue at that point.
Yeah. Or something that like... Or just it could be something small, like a quality, liking somebody, and you're like, damn, and like they excel in that, or like they're good at a sport, like really good at a sport, and if they're down to play with you and show that with you, and you can learn from, like you take little from them, and that's why it's good to always have like a role model or something, and being with older people.
I just kind of get mad though we don't have that people like that around in our communities, low key. I feel like a lot of people in our communities are like ego infested. Yeah. They want to, they're better than you, and they'll just show it. They don't want to spend the time helping you out. But I'm like, dude, like if you're good at something,
they're selling you something. Selling you their knowledge.
If you're good at something, then fucking show it, teach it. Someone who's in your same craft, like it's a blessing. You're doing them a blessing, and you're not only that. You're gonna become better because you're doing the same thing what you do. If anything, you're doing it in an instructional way. You're basically polishing your abilities.
Building
for craft.
Yeah.
And by you
it's like you know how to do it, but
like
can you teach it? Like can you put your art and your skills and formulate it into a way and dumb it down into somebody that doesn't have that and put it into that? Like it's hard. Like it does make you a master. Like when you become a teacher.
I wish we had that around where we are. But I just feel like might as well just have to get out and just look for it.
Yeah, because I mean, then at that point, it's just better to be alone, really.
Yeah.
Because then, what you're just feeding off of that.
And it's always the loneliness is only going to be temporary.
Exactly.
That's what I said in my last episode.
Exactly.
The loneliness is going to be a lonely way to the top at the end of the day.
It is very lonely.
And they even say it's lonely at the top, my guy.
Yeah.
They say it's lonely at the top, bro.
It is.
That's why it's like
once you get there, it's lonely.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. You can never understand anybody, bro.
Yeah.
And once you get to that top and you did put all that effort, those guys are on another level because they went through like monumental amount of things than you did, you know?
And people will always look at those people as crazy.
But you wonder what, though? Them fools are not even done. They're just actually getting started at that point, getting to the top. Yeah. That's why them fools were kind of viewed as psychopaths or sociopaths.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what. It's because people look at them as crazy though, but it's because they're not doing what other people are doing that are stuck in the same thing.
Look at all the athletes.
Yeah,
MJ, Tom Brady, all them fools.
Everyone, literally anyone people that call great, they're not doing what other people are doing. they're doing they're doing the shit that no one is doing.
For example,
if they just worried about all the criticism,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be where they are.
Exactly.
Like, obviously, people are gonna talk down upon you and all that shit. Like, it doesn't matter. They stay focused, and they're like, I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
And that's why they got good at it.
Right.
Because if people like if you just focus on what everybody says, like, you're only gonna be held up to their standard. But your standards are higher. Fuck that.
this is why I look up to athletes, especially like Tom Brady. This dude is like 43 years old.
Yeah.
He got to another football team who never been to the playoffs in over a decade. As soon as he got there, they're already going to the playoffs. 34 touchdowns at a 43-year-old quarterback.
That's crazy.
So I mean,
and that's the thing with athletes is that like people I feel like people forget that they're human too.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I forget that as well because it's like it's almost like
you can kind of say they're psychopaths because like when the game's on the line, I would freak out.
Yeah.
Especially if you're the quarterback, I would freak out. But no, he could be
because they're in another element.
He could be down 24 points in the third quarter. Once when fourth quarter comes, he could probably get the team back tied up without any.
Yeah, I mean, practice experience, bro.
Yeah,
it's being that leader, being that dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's what separates people. That's what literally. It's not having an ego, I guess. I mean, having an ego can carry you there, but it's not having an ego and willing to take that risk. Like, nah, I'm gonna be that dude, and because he's taking a risk. Because if he's not that dude and it ends up not going in his favor, he's gonna be the dude that's the failure. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the one that didn't. He couldn't pull his team back or something like that. But nah, he's still that dude for even having the balls to try to carry the team in general and get him there. You know, like that's already takes a lot more than someone being like, oh, look at him, like laughing at him or something. Like, at least he tried.
Exactly.
Like, he tried. He's like, he saw the task and he's like, yo, I'm gonna beat this no matter what. And regardless if he failed, like, he didn't care.
Still gonna try.
Yeah, like that makes a lot more of a man than or anybody, like more character than anybody that doesn't do anything.
And that's
like
what causes that. Him doing that is someone on his team, on his own team, maybe saying, okay, you know what? This is the leader. Like, this is, even though maybe he didn't accomplish this, but he took initiative. Exactly.
Yeah. And that's why, and people that know the struggle and all that, like, they notice that. You know, people that have passion on that, like, they notice that. Obviously, people that don't understand or don't know what it means to do that, like how hard it is, they're gonna be like, whatever. But the people that do, so like the people essentially he's surrounded by, because those are all the football, those are the people he honestly cares about. They put him on that pedestal because it's like, damn, he's a dog.
Tom Brady, he is a true leader because as soon as he got on the Tampa Bay Bucks team, he literally got to know everyone who's on the team, bro. That's what a leader's supposed to do. You're supposed to literally figure out who are you around with. Try to get them better. That's basically iron sharpening iron.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. And I believe
a lot of other people before yourself.
I believe a lot of men kind of lack that.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Well, it's because it's also like realizing like I'm Tom Brady, but this is still a team.
It's
like I still need y'all just as much as you need me.
And
like
the thing is that he could think, all right, you know what? I'm Tom Brady. Like I'm the best quarterback in the world.
But what makes me the best? What are the other elements that make me the best? I got the O-line, I got the receivers, I got the defense, I got all that shit that makes this shit work. Yeah. That makes the boat rock.
Yeah.
It's just not all on your own, bro. Exactly. It's a group effort. Exactly. But there always has to be that one guy that gathers the troops around when you're down. Yeah. The time's on the line and shit. Yeah. You just gotta have that guy you can just rely on.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why ego is good, but not too much, because he can swallow it enough to recognize the instruments he needs to become successful, because it's on him, but it's not fully on him.
Right.
Like getting to his position of who he is, Tom Brady, is on him, but you have to recognizing the other people that are all around you that helped you get there is just as important. And that takes a lot, bro. Like giving thanks and all that. Yeah, that's why like going back to getting closer to your parents. Like this year, I feel like I'm getting closer with my parents and stuff too. Like something I never did. I used to never really like ask for help or anything. Like I hate asking for help and stuff. Like I hate it. But I know that they're there for me, and like they actually do provide. Like they're actually a lot more loving and all that than they can be. Because all you hear is when you isolate yourself, and then all you hear and focus on is like the nagging and like when you're doing this, when you're doing like obviously you're gonna see them as evil, but when you actually try to like go to them for good, they will be good. Like I mean, that's not obviously everybody's case, but fortunately for me, I can, and they will open up to me in a good way and actually listen to me. So I feel like damn, like it took me a while to realize that like I'm starting to value my family a lot more, and like like my sister too. Like I value it a lot more because I do have them, and I can learn a lot from them. Like they're a lot close. Like they were in the same environment as me. They're definitely gonna know way more what I've been through than anybody else. Like honestly.
I mean, they know you the most.
Yeah. Well, they think they know.
Yeah. But like I'm saying, like
You think your parents know you the most? Better than your best friend? You think your parents know you? I mean, I don't know how good your relationship
honestly,
is.
now that you say that, but it's because
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's because I've
They only know what you put on. It's like social media.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's because damn. Now you say that, it's crazy because the thing is like with like a best friend or whatever, I've told things that like are deep in me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like I've never really told stuff like that to my parents. But it's because there's always been like a wall there where it's like I know if I say to this like
it's scared.
It's scared.
It's being scared because you don't know how they will react.
Right. Exactly.
But trust me, from experience, like I guarantee you, I don't guarantee you, but more than likely, if your parents are like really love you and that's their like they show that to you and that is their like goal to show you that they love you and support you, they will probably respond with more open arms than you'd expect. I'm telling you, bro.
Those type of
I'm honestly telling you. Yeah, those are the ones that bring you closest. Exactly.
It's the ones that are the scariest.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that is.
Like you know, I would.
It's because you never talk about it.
Yeah.
So then it's like you learn something new that you never literally have spoken about that stuff or gotten that level. So then you're gonna learn. There's nothing more than you can learn. You like your guard is both fully down. Like you're inviting each other. You know what I'm saying? It is a different. It is hard to do with your parents because everybody just like.
I really find myself like I remember this year, bro. I remember I did this clown shit. Like hanging out with friends, bro. I was literally telling my friends like, oh, the shit my parents made me go through, bro. The nagging, all that bullshit. But then now I look back to it, it's like, damn, bro, like, don't say that, bro. Don't tell your parents' business to your friends because at the end of the day, it's a virtue that they're doing for you, right?
They have your best interest in mind, you know.
Always.
Although the problem may be that their best interest of you is not being done in the way that they want because you're doing it, like. Right. It might be their best, like they have the best interest in you, but they have a way of going about it. Yeah. You know, and they think that you're not probably doing it the right way. But at the end of the day, they do want you to be the best you can be, you know? But they see you doing something wrong, like different, and they might not understand why. Right. And they're like, damn. And they think that's like, nah, it's not going to lead to success. Like they have an idea, like, nah, I don't think that would lead to something, anything good. So they're telling you that on purpose to sway you away from it, to put you back on like what they think is best for you. Yeah. Which, I mean, like, who are they to tell you? Yeah. But it's out of love, you know. Like it's not a bad thing. It's out of love. It just it's just the way they come out. It may be hard, you know. Yeah.
But that's because it's how
they grew up.
How they grew up. Like how do you think
they grew up in like serious bad situations?
Exactly,
and they had
bro.
if it's anything about immigrant parents, they had to grow up faster. Personally, I think they had to grow up faster.
I think about that, bro.
My mom, I was literally talking to her yesterday. My mom said she started taking care of her brothers when she was just 7 years old. Damn. She was just 7 years old, bro. That's crazy. My mom never had a break. Never had a break. Never had a time to enjoy her youth. Never. She was just always there cooking, washing her clothes, looking after her brothers. And
that's her youth.
And it's like
working, bro.
It's like damn. Like now that I think about it, it's like damn, bro. Like I really want to go into El Salvador and see the type of shit she did. My father as well. Yeah. It's like. I want to gain that identity where I come from, where I'm from,
your roots,
my roots, and why I should be more grateful about the things I have right now and literally do everything full on 100% with my heart in it. Yeah, you know, I don't want to fucking keep on doing the same bullshit every day. That shit's annoying.
It is annoying because there's no growth.
There's no growth,
and then when there's no growth, then what are you doing?
You're just declining.
But you can get so good at something, but then it's like okay. Yeah. Then what's next?
Right. Exactly.
Especially if it's not like something is fulfilling to you. Yeah. Like especially if it's not fulfilling and you like truly like it. If you truly like it, then you're never gonna want to stop. But if it's something like tedious and you're like, all right, it's just like you've seen it as a job. That sucks, bro. It does. Sucks. Like my parents, they came. Like my mom was here when I think about it. They got married at 21. I'm 21. And like they're married. Not only that, they left their country, you know, like and came here to a whole nother country. Without like much money or anything like that. I think about that now. I'm like, damn, if I was 18, 19, when I was 18, 19, like I could not do shit for myself. Exactly. And they came to a whole other country and started something like from nothing. Like that is crazy. Like considering they're like teenagers, like they don't even make conscious decisions, like good thought out decisions yet, you know, like they're still quite impulsive. it's to think that they were doing that, and I was at what age, and I was doing nothing remotely close to that, and I'm at this age and still think that's insanely hard to do.
Insane.
Like what? It's hard. Like it's a whole nother struggle. That's why, yeah, they think that school and all that is like the best way. Of course, like that's what they fought for.
Yeah.
Like what? They fought their asses off so we can have that shit.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna want that shit.
Yeah. Facts.
So seeing it go a different route, yeah, it kind of hurts them. But hey,
yeah.
that's why you gotta do. Like you gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. But at the end of the day, they'll still love you no matter what.
Yeah, like they still, as long as you're happy,
Exactly.
like that's what they want. Like
Exactly.
I've noticed, like my parents, like as long as you're happy, they'll be okay.
Exactly.
Like they really will.
That's really all they want, honestly. At the end of the day.
And the happiness and
Because none of us have children, obviously, but that's like we won't know how that is to have children.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've just heard from people who, they say that like when as a man, when you have a child, it's almost like just pure instinct at that point where you're like, damn, like I have a whole responsibility here of a life.
That's my seed, boy.
That's my seed.
It's my seed.
I grew this. Without me, this would not.
I only made that out of love.
Yeah.
Like literally, I was loving,
Yeah.
and it came, and you're my love, boy. Like I love you. Like how can I not love you? You are love. Like
exactly.
what? That's what
and
it is.
That child is gonna be your child no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my dad has told me. It's like no matter what. Like for example, like him and my mom, they could end up divorcing. They could end up breaking up or whatever. But like they're still gonna be my parents no matter what. My mom is still gonna be my mom, and she's still gonna love me no matter what because she birthed me, bro. Like she had to go through literal like agonizing pain,
unconditional love.
You know what I'm saying? Like in order for me to be alive, like this is such a blessing that I'm even alive right now. You know what I'm saying? That I woke up today.
Right.
Like that's crazy, bro. I have a chance.
Home.
Exactly. I have a chance today to help someone or just even just talk to someone. You know what I'm saying? So that's just beautiful. That's beautiful to me. But yeah, something that like that's been really piquing my interest right now is what I told you about is expectations. I kind of just really want to get into that because that's something that I feel like a lot of people, I feel like not just myself, but are struggling with, and it's something
people
let go.
People put too much eggs in one basket. Yeah, and then once when they realize it's not what it thought it would be. You gotta let go of expectations. You gotta let go.
Mm-hmm. You gotta let go of it. Like I learned that. See that's kind of like what when I took into account when I was down bad and all that. Like, and then 2020 was my year. It's kind of something that I had to realize too and let go was. I had expected a lot of things, and when you don't get it back, for 2019, this is when it's bad. Like when you give somebody something or do something for someone, and you expect it back, that's how you get let down, and that's how you get disappointed, and it sucks because when you did it, you're like, damn, you only did it out of love, like towards that person, like you want to do what is good for them, but then when you didn't get it back, like it's pretty much like. They're attacking you, and you kind of take it as an offense, like, damn, how come you didn't do that for me? I did it for you. When in reality, it's not really like that. Like, they just didn't think of it that way. Like, they might not even think of it that way. Yeah. You just expected it of them, and you might take it as an insult or take it to the heart when in reality, they just didn't know. Like, like, it's not their fault. Yeah. And that could ruin relationships. That could do a lot. Like
I had that happen.
Like that can happen a lot.
It also takes into account with communication. And like with relationships you actually care about, and that's just in relationships, any sort of like friendships, with a girlfriend, it's just your parents. Like that's where it's like communication. It's like, all right, look, like this is what I want. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? And it's not just all right. I'm gonna just like say what I want in order to and give you what you want in order so I can get it. Yeah. It's like we both win from this situation.
I mean, literally, it's like, bruh, when guys smack at girls. Yeah. A lot of the time, girls are like, they expect that the guy's just trying to like just get with them, and no, they trying to become boyfriend and girlfriend, and that's why they get hurt. When a lot of the time, that guy's just trying to fuck. Yeah. I'm sorry that every time that like you see a guy approach you that way, that they're trying to become gain a relationship with you, but when sometimes it's just trying to fuck. Yeah. Some guys even make that shit straight. Like I've talked to dudes where they're like, they literally tell the girl straight up, I'm just trying to fuck. And then they fuck. And then the girl gets upset and is like, wow, why didn't you, like, I thought we were building something. And I was like, no, my intentions from the beginning were, I'm just trying to fuck. Yeah. So if you
she's in the wrong,
where she's in the wrong, but they get hurt and they and they paint men as like this and they hate people like that. But I'm like, bro, and that's not his fault. Like he told you, bro, like you're the one that's dumb and took it that way. Now, if he's deceiving you and he's you're telling him I want a relationship.
That guy's a jackass.
Yeah, and and you're telling him I want a relationship.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, okay, bet. And he's still trying to pursue you and just wants to fuck and pretends to act like I want a relationship and then gets to fuck and leaves you. Yes, that is hearted, cold-hearted, and that's fuck.
Exactly. Those are the men that fuck women up, bro.
Yeah, those are the men that fuck women up, but there's signs, bro. I feel like there are signs to that. Like seeing that a guy's true intentions are that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I swear there are signs to that. Like,
care as much as a guy who want to get in a relationship would. Yeah. Because, like, it's just...
Yeah. I don't know. Or that's not true. Some guys would go to some crazy extents for pussy, bro. I think so. I really do think so, but I think it's kind of easy to read. Like, I'm going to use my girlfriend's experience. Like, I've been with her for a while now, and she's had guys like try to talk to her, and she's like friendly, whatever. Like she'll talk to them, but try to be friends, you know, like not trying to do anything, see anything of it. Right. But them, their intention is like, oh, I'm trying to fuck. And I know that, like I could see it just by like little things that he says and all that. But she wouldn't pick up on it. But I mean, that's not her fault because it's like she's just trying to. She doesn't see it as that. I already kind of know what a guy's intention is. Might be low key, like they are just trying to crack you, you know. So I would tell her, I'm like, nah, he's just trying to fuck. She's like, no, he's not. And I'm like, whatever. A week passes, she's like, you were right. He was just trying to fuck. And I'm like, but it's just because she saw it as a friendly way, you know, like she didn't see it as anything wrong. And that's like the other guy's fault. He put it out as that I'm just trying to be like, oh, your friend too. Yeah. A friend that's trying to fuck you, but he didn't say it like that, you know, like they're just assholes.
Exactly. And it's stupid. It's just going in there. It's just going in
so
into a human interaction with expectations.
We see that a lot in relationships more than anything. Expectations that really don't end up coming through. And it's like, especially as a man's standpoint, it's like, yo, like it doesn't hurt for you to say, hey, listen, I just want to fuck, that's it. It doesn't hurt. And if you don't get what you want, well, just move on to the next. That's all. But I don't know, I just feel like a lot of guys nowadays don't take that shit into consideration. If anything, bro, she's doing you a favor. She was probably gonna waste your time. Yeah. You know, or if not, just fucking move on, man. Try to work on yourself. Be better. Her loss. Yeah, it's her loss.
Simple.
Think it is like that. It's her loss. Yeah. It's her loss that you're not giving her this dick. Yeah. That's it. And then just keep on getting better.
Bro, like sometimes it's even that. Sometimes it's even that I just really just want to have a conversation with someone. Like I just want to talk to someone and just get to know someone just to build some sort of bond. But it's not going in there.
Yeah, but it has such a stigma. Like any guy or girl interacting in general has like some sexual motivation behind it or something like that, or some relationship want to build. Like, nah, like we're just trying to, what if I'm just trying to be your friend? Like that is actually possible. Right. But like in today's society, it's all just seen as smacking. It could be like, hey, and it'll be like, oh my God, like, what the fuck?
That's why it's called hookup culture nowadays. Bro. It is. It's unfortunate that the art of just dating, just trying to get to know, I made it like the trying to get to know aspect is fucking out the window now. And it's actually sad because I actually enjoy the weeks leading up to talking to a girl, getting to know you slowly, because it's like, damn, like,
hell yeah, bro.
Should I make this investment on you?
Like, that's the best part, bro.
That's what a relationship is, bro. It's an investment. And if you're just about to take that talking stage away and just fuck, at that point, your spirit and her spirit are already intertwined. You already don't know who this person is, and then after having sex, you feel like shit. Did you ever think about wanting to know this person more before you stick your dick in? Like, come on, bro. Like, you shouldn't even be mad at that person that you feel this way. Be mad at yourself, not that you didn't take the time to talk to that person. That's fucked.
Yeah, it is fucked. It's crazy, bro, because it's almost like all that whole thing is just even creates like more clouded minds.
More
like,
clouded minds.
With women,
more like, generalizations about the other person that is not inaccurate.
Exactly.
As inaccurate.
Exactly. Bro, because then it's almost that like they're like, oh, this person just like, why are they being like this? Like they should be like trying to go smack me or something. But in reality, I'm just trying to talk to you. Like I just want to know why you're doing what you're doing. What do you really want? You know what I'm saying? And almost like, to me, when I've had some, I wouldn't call it a date, but I've had this thing where I go out with this girl, right? And let's say I'm just talking, you know, and it's almost like she's kind of like weirded out because this dude just really wants to talk to me, or maybe she has some shit in her mind where it's like, oh, he probably just wants to fuck, and he's just gonna say this and this and that, and then I come out and say some different shit, and now that's weird, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like I just really want to talk.
They never had that genuine feeling.
Like they already thought they knew you before they knew you, bro.
Right.
Like that's just so stupid.
Bro.
They already thought they knew what you were about and all that before you knew you.
Fuck, bro,
Yeah.
'cause it's true, bro.
It's crazy,
It's
bro.
so true.
But then there is that. But then there is the gray area because you gotta think about it the other way around. Because there is the gray area when, then let's say the girl does finally invite the guy and she just tried talking to him and she gets fucked over, like, and that's why they just are in the fear of that.
Right.
That's why you got to be the best person. Everybody has to try to be their best person because that does happen. Like, it does suck. She might have like a traumatic event or some shit that happened. Like she doesn't want to get hurt again or something like that. Yeah, exactly. But that's why that's a battle. I don't think you should always use your trauma and block out everybody. You should probably see how like they approach you and use that as the first impression. Like if somebody seems really nice, at least in first glance and stuff, at least try to invite it. But if you see but there's ways to go about it. Like if there's a guy that's coming at you and you have this like problem already, like you've been hurt and all that, and this guy's like, yo, what's good with you, mommy, and stuff like that. Like I'm trying to smack at you, mommy, what's good and stuff. Like they're not gonna like that. Like obviously they're gonna be like, what the fuck, pull away.
Turned off by that.
Yeah. So that's also how you approach people.
That's true.
You know? And that's why I feel like it's good to just state intentions nowadays, like right at the beginning. It's like, yo, I'm trying to be your friend, or like trying to get to know you. Like that's literally it, because that little amount can just either make or break a whole relationship, bro. Like it could either start one, it saves so much time. Like either start one or break it before even happening. You know, like why waste my time?
The fact that you're gonna, as a man, you're gonna take the time to let the girl know what you want. That already has to let her know, okay, this guy's cool, you know.
Yeah, like I think so. Like it even takes balls for a guy to say, I'm just trying to fuck. Yeah. And I guarantee you there are some girls that are out there that'll be like, all right, bet, I'm just trying to fuck too. Like you just gotta try.
Not
like
even just to fuck, but like just to like get to know who you are.
Oh yeah.
Because within that, the girl will probably gain some virtue about you. This guy, he's a cool guy, you know. I've been talking to him for a while. Maybe I want to date him. Maybe I want to let him know let him into my life. You don't know.
Yeah, what if you just become really good ass friends?
You just don't know because
like what if you just become good ass friends, bro?
Yeah, I feel like this whole expectation shit gained both parties a sense of entitlement, low key.
What do you mean by that?
Like,
explain.
Elaborate.
Already, like if you have a guy trying to talk to you and shit, you're entitled enough to think that he's just trying to fuck. Or you're already entitled enough to think that he's just anybody, or she's just anybody. Yeah, which is why you just close off of that moment where you could gain a bond with somebody, but you just throw it away.
I see entitlement as like a, I don't know. They kind of, you can see you as like not a material, but see you as different. It's like, oh, that's just a girl. They're just trying to like, I'm better than these women. I just fuck these women.
That's just a label.
Like it's nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there could be a girl's like, I don't fuck with these dudes. Like they're all trash. Like what the hell?
That's putting people.
Yeah, like I'm better than them.
One person in a whole group.
Yeah.
That's where people. That's exactly where it ties in with everything. It ties in with politics. We're saying, oh, this guy's a Republican. This guy's a Democrat. This guy is this. This guy's you know what I'm saying?
You have to realize that there's always some rotten apples in the bunch.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. Exactly. And there's always going to be some good apples. There'll be some rotten apples. You just have to just know how to detect it.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like I would detect that stuff fast. But the only problem with that is there can be a curveball. You never know.
Yeah.
I might assume too fast now. And I might be like, yo, this person's trying to fuck. Yeah. And they're not, bro. And I might have said that wrong, and I think I know it already because I picked up on this. Yeah. That's why it's kind of wrong to automatically assume either good or bad. Exactly. Because you actually either way, you're going to be disappointed. Yeah. So that's why you just got to go in with the flow. Exactly. No expectations at all. Exactly, bro. Not expecting, okay, I'm going to just see where, like, if you even have an expectation that things are getting good, like it's bad. Like, or things are going wrong. If you expect something going wrong, you get surprised. That's the best part of not having expectations because when you go in with nothing and something even greater than the ordinary, there is no expected. Anything greater than the bare minimum is great. That sticks out to you. That's true. Because that's like, damn, they already went out their way. I didn't have expectations. And who knows, they might even exceeded the expectations you have set. You know, like you would have set. They might even exceed it. Like they go above and beyond. It's like, damn, it's even better and even more genuine.
That's the beautiful thing about it.
That's why it's good to not have expectations for
But like then again, bro, that's the beautiful part about getting to know somebody, bro.
It is beautiful.
Like yeah, like I already know sex is gonna be there. I don't give a fuck. But I want to know who you are.
Yeah.
Even if the sex won't be there, at least like you gave me the ability to just
You learn something.
learning someone.
Yeah, learning from learning from someone makes a relationship
you
so much better,
bro,
yo.
You literally learn. You can learn at least one thing from any single
At that
person.
point, you're
Fuck,
growing.
Exactly.
You're growing at that point.
No matter what, even if this person may be a dick to you, you understand you and you learn
The type of people who to avoid.
who not to associate with. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I know like whatever this person is pursuing, whatever, is not what it's not in a line with what I want. It's not on the same frequency. And you know that though. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna avoid this person. But now when you go and you find someone who is on the same frequency as you, that's when you are like, okay, this is where I want to be.
Yeah, when you see the values connecting on.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
saying. How are you gonna know that?
Yeah.
Because for example, if you're doing yourself a disservice if you think a whole gender is this, right?
Oh hell
You're
yeah.
doing yourself a disservice.
Or every race is this, or any religion is this, anything.
You gotta figure out what type of people you're around. You know, you gotta figure out different people and that you're gonna encounter in your life, and then if you don't, then you're gonna live in this world that everyone's bad instead of trying to learn who they are.
No, and then you never grow because you never realize your own problems.
Right.
You're only blaming and seeing the problems in everybody else and thinking that's the problem.
Right.
And you're only seeing yourself as a victim. And victim mentality sucks because you'll never grow. You'll think that everybody's against you.
Right.
Oh, this whole group of people, they're all against me. That's why I am the way I am or in this situation I'm in. As opposed to saying, I can do better than this and getting yourself out of that situation or something like that. And like it holds you back. Literally generalizations and being closed-minded, simply like that could just hold you back.
Because that stops you from giving love. You know, that stops you from going out your way to tell this person, oh, like, I hope you have a good day, and genuinely meaning that.
Right.
You know, because people are saying, oh, maybe what if I say this, and then they'll be like, okay, or they won't say it back. You know, like you should be saying that just because you genuinely want them to have a good day, or you hope they have a good day, you know? And that could be some
or just
small
nice,
thing.
or you're just happy, bro, and you're having a positive day walking down the street, you're just trying to spur to somebody.
Bro.
Like, that's all it is. But if you can't do that, if you're like, oh, that's a black guy, I don't want to say to a black guy, like that, literally, that's so bad.
Or you're even expecting a reaction out of them, like you want them to give the same energy back. They're like, oh, you too, but they may not do that.
Yeah,
but you know what? Like that's just
that doesn't matter because you're gonna move on.
Exactly.
Like your day's still fine. Like he'll take it as it is. Alright, I guess don't have a good day. That's on you. I'm still having my own good day. Like don't let their emotions reflect upon you.
Because eventually there's gonna be someone who's gonna give you that energy back. Be like, damn, this person,
or maybe even more.
Exactly.
Like who knows? That's what I'm saying. Like maybe even more. And you're like, damn, and you're surprised.
And that's a scary, beautiful thing about that shit for real.
That's just life right there.
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
Just don't be scared, bro. Just try to just
accept that shit.
Accept how it is, but then just like don't let how everyone is feeling affect you. If you're on a good level, you're in a positive state of mind, and just fucking keep it that way.
Exactly.
Try to spread it to other people. That's what I do when I'm at work. I always say have a happy holidays. Have a good day. Especially to the dudes who have the hats who did service. I'd be like, hey, thank you for your service. That's it. That's what I do. And if they half the times they may ignore me. But I still fucking do it because like, you know, you just gotta you're in a happy state. You just want everyone to be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Exactly.
Like, why would you want people to suffer? Because you're you're suffering.
Yeah, you're suffering.
Like you only want people to suffer because you're suffering.
Cancer at that.
Yeah, you just want people to feel bad because you're feeling bad.
Yeah.
You know, and like you want to feel like you're better than somebody in a way, and the only way to make them feel better is if they suffer just as much as you, and like that's sad because like that's a slow way of competing.
Exactly.
Like that's a terrible way of competing.
Yeah.
It could like if it was reversed, oh my god, it's like oh I'm gonna use that motivation. You're doing better than me, or bet I'm gonna use that motivation. I'm gonna be better than you. Then it'll be like so much more fulfilling as a person.
It can be taken either way, honestly, and that's where it brings with everything having its own opposite. You know, that's where it brings with that everything just having the good or bad, or call it, but I like to say it as healthy or unhealthy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is beneficial or detrimental to you?
Right.
And I just personally believe that if whatever is detrimental is what causes harm to yourself and to other humans, you know, and what is beneficial is what brings other people forward. Right. You know? So that's just
healthy habits and stuff. Yeah, it's essentially that, because you can't say it's what makes you happy. Because then people will stoop to just things that make you laugh. And there's some bad things that can make you happy. Alcohol, drink hella alcohol all the time. That's bad. Yeah, like, huh?
How does your family feel about the fact that you're Like what I'm going on, what you're saying, like you're an alcoholic, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Like
alcoholics
makes you happy. Makes you happy, but
how does your family feel?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, are you gonna be happy when you're not drunk? Then that's when it's the problem because you're not happy. You're happy to be drunk.
Yeah,
you're happy because of the alcohol, and you're happy you're drunk. You're not happy of who you are as yourself, just plain.
What you're
like you hold yourself to that value. Like, damn, I'm this person and I'm happy. Yeah. Like it's hard to do that. It's hard to build that up. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's good to develop the good habits.
Yeah.
Because sticking to just what makes you happy can hold you back a lot, man. That really can. Yeah, that's why, and that's why there's some there's always some inspirational quotes and stuff like that, or motivational quotes that I don't agree with. Like, do what makes you happy. Like, that's so terrible. Like, it's not terrible because in general, you want to do what makes you happy.
But it's depending on how you take it, though.
Yeah.
Or what you do, what makes you happy, basically. I mean, if going to the gym makes you happy, fuck yeah, that makes me happy. I'll go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good after I post an episode. I feel happy as shit. It makes me happy. But it's an intrinsic love that you have.
Exactly.
But don't you feel happy after you watch a lot of porn and jerk off, though?
That's the thing. That's what I was going to say. I was literally just going to say that. Okay.
Don't you feel happy?
Yeah, exactly.
After you just busted the fattest nut on your lap? But then and then what happens right after? You're just looking at yourself and you're like,
what the hell did I do?
Damn, I just soiled myself, bro.
Exactly.
I just spilled the seed.
And that's the opposite of it. That's the complete opposite of it with doing something that you may think makes you happy. And that's where it's like a rapist. He's happy as shit when he rapes someone.
Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's so terrible. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I don't do what makes you happy.
A racist is happy as fuck when he.
Yeah, because they feel powerful as hell. Calling you the hard R, they feel, I'm better than you. Like, hell no, bro. That's terrible, man. That's terrible, man.
No, but for real, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
It's like that makes them happy though. Like, for real. Even though to us they're fucking psychopaths,
but they're
happy.
To them, they're gonna keep doing it. I don't know if you guys saw. I should have posted it on Instagram, reposted, but I saw somebody repost it in White Oak. So right close to Silver Spring and stuff like that. Yeah. Bruh, shopping center, I think Giant. This guy, he was a white dude. He was wearing a construction outfit. Like the ones, the fluorescent ones. Yeah, they highlight. And then he had something completely over his face. So like he can just see through it, but you couldn't see him. He kind of had dreads. He was a white guy, but he had like dreads. And on it was like all N-words, all this F, all that. Yeah, bro. Like racist shit. Walking around like this, bro.
What?
And this guy recorded it like, look at him, like trying to think he's cool, like what the hell? And what he's doing, he's doing it happy. Like he's doing that happily. Yeah. Clearly he's doing that happily, bro.
He's trying to do it for a rise.
Bro, yeah, he's trying to get a reaction out of somebody, and that stuff, like, if that makes you happy, man, that sucks.
You're miserable.
You're miserable, bro. Like,
miserable.
Making other people upset. Like, he feels better than all these people. That's why he does that.
Exactly.
Like, what are you doing? Yeah. They reported him to, like, the PG, because they found out where he worked and all that, like, PG, like, Parks and Rec and all that stuff. And they fucking about had his job lost just because of that, bro.
Exactly.
Like, you're proud. What is wrong with you?
Exactly what we're saying. Like, to him, though, like, he gets pleasure out of that.
Yeah, he gets off of that, bro.
But at the end of the day, it's like I was saying, like, that's unhealthy because he's causing just detriments to other humans.
Yeah, he's harming people, man.
Exactly,
he's hurting people, man.
You know,
he's doing himself.
Regardless if he feels it or not, he doesn't feel that shit. He doesn't feel it at all. Yeah, that's why he does it. He doesn't feel wrong. Exactly. It's just a word to him. He doesn't give a damn. Exactly. But then the other bro, they hurts.
At the end of the day, he goes home and he just feels lonely as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He goes home and that's where he's by himself, and because he's not doing what
he's the one that has to go to sleep with himself every single night.
Yeah, so unfortunately, guess what? He's living on the world with a whole bunch of those people on there. He has to live with it. He's suffering. Like they're just as hateful. Like
deep down inside.
And guess what? And then the more African American people and all that are successful, they're like, look at this, boy. We're not gonna let your ass hold us back. Like they're just only gonna keep growing from that too. Like, it only empowers people more, I think. Like, that literally negativity. Yeah. That's why it's that. Like, you need a balance for everything.
Yeah, there's a balance.
Like, that is going to empower somebody on the opposite end to prove him wrong or show him why they're worth more than what he's portraying them to be.
Facts. I mean, and that's where at the end of the day, is just, I mean, as corny as it sounds for real, it's just like, just give love. For real, because
you have to.
Because people say,
so you can hold them back. Because if you hate, they're gonna pass you.
Exactly.
So the only way is to beat everybody else is just love.
Exactly.
It's like
but what's it called?
My bad. Go ahead.
It's like with like hating, bro. Like, what do you really gain out of it? You know,
you're doing yourself a disservice, and that's a cancer. Yeah. At the end of the day, it's a cancer, dude.
Yeah.
Hate does not give.
Yeah, hating on things that are bad. I hate, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hate on like TikTok. Stuff like that. It can be good. It can be used as a good platform, but I think overall it's bad. I think overall the main audience and all that, the people it touches and like the biggest consumers of TikTok and all that, I think it's detrimental to their brain development and all that at the end of the day. Because like everybody's always like, there's two sides of it. Oh yeah, it could be good. Like you could promote businesses. You can go, oh yeah, okay, but you're also literally not letting these kids like grow from their heads, bro, because they're so consumed in the next the
next thing
dance, like, bro, like what are you doing? Like who cares? Like it's so bad. It doesn't grow or help them at all. It's just cancer, and it shows them that I feel like social media and TikTok and all that, they value money so much. Like there's always rich people up there. Like there's always showing the good life and all that. And they put it like money and all that in such a high light and all that. And all those kids are just damn, I want to be the famous TikToker so I can be rich and all that. Like that's all they like. I hate, bro. That's why I think some hating on stuff is necessary. Because too much of that is bad. That is gonna be detrimental at the end of the day, bro. That is going backward in society and humanity because it sets all these weird ass norms and expectations when it's not how it should be. Like when you should just go out and experience and live. People think they know how everything is now and how life is just because they're phone and they see it and other people live it instead of them living themselves. That's why I hate like low key on something.
That's how I feel about these dating apps, Tinder, Bumble, all that shit. I mean, even though I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, I fucking use it sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Like, I mean, most people, the people that hate on things a lot, I mean, especially on stuff like that, are people that use it. Like, I never really used TikTok. I have, but I'm not like that.
Yeah. Like when it comes to Tinder and all that stuff, it's like, damn, bro. Like it literally takes the art of just trying to get to know someone face to face.
Yeah,
bro. Like you're literally messaging someone through a phone, through a fucking computer. Like it's not genuine, bro.
And you're having the first impression as like 3 or 4 pages like of them.
No, and how many times? Excuse me. How many times out of 10 are you gonna match with somebody and they're gonna hit you up?
0.
Yeah, 0. You have to do it, right?
You have to do it.
Exactly.
Either you have to do it.
So it's literally always you. Like, and then let's say you don't say the thing that they want you to say. They're not even gonna give your ass a chance, bro. Like 90% of people on that shit don't answer or anything like that. It's literally all it is an ego boost. Yeah. Matching with somebody is just a boost to your ego. It's like, damn, I matched with somebody, they think I'm attractive, bet. Like that's all it is. It's not actually trying to gain something. You don't end
up seeing those people at all.
Yeah, bro.
You don't.
All it is an ego boost. It's like, damn, I know this person thinks I could get, I'm bad, I could fuck them. Like that's literally all it is.
Maybe if I saw them in person, they'll be like, oh yeah, I want to.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like they're looking at you like, oh, this guy, he looks like a really nice person I'd be friends with. Like, there's no way, bro. Like, all it is physical.
I'm just afraid. Like, I just hope that these dating apps do not become institutionalized and literally just takes away the way how men and women interact with each other, bro. Because when you really think about it, bro, when men and women interact, bro, there's something beautiful going on. That could be a start of a fucking family, bro. Yeah. You don't fucking know, but that could be a start of a fucking family.
Yeah, but so can a match on Tinder.
I mean, yeah, but like,
So can a match on Tinder, right? You can start a family from that. True. Have you never met with anybody from Tinder?
Never.
I met with one person. Oh, but it was stupid. Like it's not the same thing, bro. No, it's not like it's not like we like fucked or anything either. Like, cause I don't like doing that shit either. Like, just fucking like that, huh?
What'd you guys do? You just hung out?
No, we just hung out, but that's it. Like literally nothing happened, bro. And I thought it was pointless because I don't know. I feel like because not only that, I was like. I just broke up with somebody. That's where people go. Like, when all hurt people go on that shit. There's like, damn, let me distract myself. That's all it is. Like, they're not going to gain shit from it.
We were going to we were at Confluence. You were looking at the matches on Tinder and shit. You remember the type of girl?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because the area, bro. Oh, my God. The area we were in. Just no, man. Don't go to PA.
Don't
go to PA. Wow. But middle nowhere PA. Trump territory PA, bro. Or anything like that. You're not going to see anything nice. You ain't going to see nothing nice. Trust. Oh, my God. Yeah, but like, even that, like, but still, you never really are going to meet up with that person. Like, it was really rare. Like, it's the fact that I even did that. It's just because I was just trying to go out my comfort zone. Yeah. Like, I forced myself to do it, bro. Yeah. Like, it's not like I was so hyped to do it. Oh, yeah, this is cool. Like,
just try it.
Like, I just like, bro, I never did it before. I was like, all right, whatever. Fuck, let me try.
I still have yet to meet the person who I matched with on Tinder or Bumble. I'm gonna try. I'm still gonna keep it going until I meet that one person and see how it goes.
I see, but like, I didn't even meet that one person. It's just like, let's just fucking.
I'm not trying to meet that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, let's just hang out.
I'm just literally just trying to hang out with someone who I match. That's it. I'm no expectation. Just want to match and see how it goes. And if I don't like it, it's like, man, bro, I might just meet people off the rip instead of just on dating apps. So what was that?
I mean, yeah, because dating apps is solely like attraction. It's just first attraction. And half the time, how fast are you going when you swipe into that bitches? Like, you know, like like it literally becomes like a muscle memory type shit, bro. Like you react so fast, and then sometimes you might be like, oh shit, I skipped somebody on accident, like it was like kind of cute or something.
Yeah,
but at that point, it's so stupid.
Your brain's on autoplane.
On autopilot. Yeah, exactly. Autopilot. Yeah, exactly. Like that's so dumb. Like it's just quick satisfaction. Yeah. That's all. It's not anything substantial.
It is, bro.
Or anything you can gain from. It's just for your ego, bro. I would just be like, damn, I'm handsome. That's how I would do it. Like go and be like, all right, all these girls in match would be cool, and I wouldn't even go to them, bro. I wouldn't even smack at them because I was like, there's nothing. Yeah. What's the point? So leave me on red, and I'm not gonna meet them. So what? Yeah. You know, like I'm not gonna gain solely anything. It's just a waste of time.
That's why I got rid of all that shit.
Yeah, I mean that stuff is stupid. Yeah, it was just for ego. It was just for ego, bro.
Because I literally
it was just for ego.
And like I would match with some girls, and then like I would say something, and like one, they would either unmatch me or they would just not respond.
That's
so it's like
bro.
Because honestly, girls do it for their ego too. Exactly, like they're just doing it like, oh, okay, I'm matching with this many guys. Oh, I'm cute as fuck. Like shut your bum ass up, bro. Like you're ugly. You're ugly as a person on the inside. Doesn't matter.
Facts, bro. That's
ugly on the inside.
I gotta take a piss, bro. Yeah. No.
Should we?
Is that it?
So this man David's.
A piss turned to a fucking shit break.
His shit break turned to a diarrhea break.
Yeah.
It's like time got a little
push back.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Push back.
So I don't know. We're still in the works of thinking of a name for this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We thank you for like joining us.
Yeah.
If you made it this
really
far. If you made it this far,
yeah.
You're a dog.
Yeah.
I fucks with you, bro. You can call yourself an OG once we get big, bro. You can be like, hey, I was there since the beginning. Listen,
or even if you watch this and you get something out of it and you like even hate. Like,
or if you were stupid as shit.
Like, I'd rather hear some real shit where you say, all right, these fools look like clowns or like whatever, but have it be real. I would rather have that than
we don't want a bunch of yes people telling us, oh, good shit. No, we want you to just talk to us. Yeah. Exactly. Figure out how we're doing, what we're supposed to do. Is our message getting pointed out there or not? Exactly. Just let us know.
That's the whole point.
We want you to just gain something out of our whole conversation because we want just humans be better, happy, positive, more open. Just think about different things you're supposed to think about. Because if you don't have people challenging you how you're thinking, you're gonna be the same. Exactly. You gotta evolve. This world is about evolving. Exactly. Evolution. You gotta think different. Growth.
That's the point of the brick zone. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of this brick zone. I think that's what we're gonna end up calling it for now. Because we don't know. But the whole point of the brick zone, enter the brick zone. And you learn new things. Exactly. You get that's how life is. Life is not cut clean and dry. The same for everybody. It's different. That's the whole point. So
you know what I'm saying?
Give us ideas. Challenge us all the time. Make us think. Make us think hard and like question our values and shit. Like that's what I want.
Right now, what we're doing, we're laying the first brick.
Yeah, first brick zone. Come on, first wall. So a whole foundation.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And when we lay more bricks, what does that create? A wall. You know what I'm saying? A strong wall. So this is the first.
So we can keep them out. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I mean, I'm playing.
I like to look
not that type of wall.
I like to look at it as we're just laying down logs because the more logs we're laying down, the more fire is about to increase. Exactly. That's our passion. We're gonna grow from this thing. We just want you guys to witness us and just get along, man. Come along to our camp. You feel me?
Well, probably I think we'll maybe end up live streaming this. I want to do that so you can interact and literally ask us questions as we go. Right. And give us your opinion as we go. I think that's pretty cool.
Even if it's one person.
I don't even give a fuck. The discussion's the best way, and that's the best way to learn from other people.
Exactly.
A person that's always talking and is always regurgitating what they know is never gonna learn anything else from anybody else. Only closed and open ears will. They're gonna hear something else. They're only gonna talk about what you know. You're not gonna say anything you don't know. The only way to learn is to hear from other people because they know what you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Just lower your ego, gain your humility, be humble, and just stay quiet and just listen.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
And come to the brick zone.
Come to the brick zone.